Good evening, SRL fans, and welcome to Lotto Land, where we have the Manly Warringah Seagulls taking on the Penrith Panthers. I am Snicko Bro, Dolphins captain, joined in the box by Anthony McDonald, the Broncos captain, and we are both very excited for this game. Hey, Mac, what have you got for me?
Well, both of these teams are coming off pretty tough losses last week, so they'll both be looking to bounce back and really press forward to those finals in a couple of weeks' time, Snicker.
Yeah, it's real logjam sort of at the bottom of the eight at the moment. And when you come up against a team that's in a similar position, it's sort of a 4-point game because either they're going to go up to and you're not, or vice versa. So a big game here for both teams. A few team list changes, mostly on the Penrith end. Wriggle's been moved out of hooker for Jaden White, that traded in ex-Warrior. In what is quite an interesting move, considering Wriggle was absolutely braining it so far this season. You'd almost go as far to say he's the best non-Dolphins rookie in the game at the moment. Any thoughts on why that's occurred, AMAC?
Well, I think their loss against the Broncos last week, scoring nil against the Broncos 14, might have been a bit of teething issues with their trade they made. So I think Captain Prakash might be moving some things around to see where their best, where their wires, forwards, and halves really sit.
Yeah, exactly. And I watched that game. It was a real good defensive stint from you guys, but it just felt like the Panthers couldn't quite string anything together. I believe Manly lost to Raiders last week. Is that true?
Yep, 24-6 to the Raiders last week, so much the same. Both teams would really be looking at their attack this week, I think.
Yeah, they will. As Henrik Lind straight into that 7 jersey, just booted one downfield. This could be almost a 40-20, but KCK is too good. And he's there in cover. Is Cody Mansell going to take him out? No, yeah. So if I know anything about the SRL, and sometimes I don't think I do, but I expect a high-scoring game because it's not often teams get kept to 0-6 in back-to-back games here. So hopefully we can see some fire. As now Crutcher gets it and he goes out. Crutcher's back in the 6. I didn't pick that up. He's been playing second row for a lot of this season, but yeah, Crutcher's back in the 6. Thoughts on that, AMAC?
I think that's a good move. Crutch has always been a good half with a good boot. And I think he's wasted just a little bit there coming off the bench or in its second half. So I think that's a good move there for Manly.
Yeah, and do you recall who the 6 was for Manly?
Off the top of my head, Cruz Bontoff, I think.
Yeah, that's right. And I thought he'd been quite impressive this last season. But again, KCK just trying to get some more points in the team. As a little knock on there ends Manly's first set. Yeah, quite interesting. We're about halfway through the season, so captains are really... as Ollie Parche grabs an intercept. And he's going to put Manly in great attacking opportunity. I was going to say captains are really starting to figure out their best lineup, and what sort of takes shape from here sort of holds through the end of the season as Cody Ogg goes past one. Another trade beneficiary, Cody Ogg, on the wing there for Manly. As now Dom Young gets it, he goes to Punch eventually, he's in that 12 jersey vacated by Ash Crutcher. He gets real close to the line, but not close enough. Now he goes out to Carlos. He goes long ball, Dom Young. Where's the touchy? That looked quite forward, but nonetheless, Dom Young has gone over for Manly's first try.
And I think that might be Dom Young's first try of the season too there, Snicker.
Congratulations, Dom Young. Of course, one of the rookies for Manly. Yeah, that's a tenuous pass at best. Kyle Lewis just fired that left to right. But I guess that's a home ground advantage as he's going to look to make this 6 points. And not the start that Penrith would have wanted.
No. And I think we need to say there's a young Sonny Tyre there in the referee's jumper there
definitely.
for tonight.
That's what I noticed. And I also thought Dom Young looks quite like a young Sonny Tyre as well.
Oh, Freaky Friday stuff happening on a Monday.
Freaky Friday, yeah. Commissioner's potential baby, what's what I'm looking for? Illegitimate child running, love child running around on the wing there for Manly. I'm glad you knew what I was getting at because I lost myself a bit there. Anyway, Penrith are going to get us underway again. Feels like this game's only just started, but Manly is still already 6 points up as Crutchy gets it and goes to Alex Chapman. He's back in the 8 jersey. He's been floating around the forward pack a little bit as well as now Crutchy gets it. He's had a lot of touches early. Ollie Parche, of course, it was his fantastic intercept that put Manly in good attacking field position. Now Alex Chapman gets a second touch, but he's driven backwards there. A good pressure from the Penrith forwards. And a good set so far from Penrith. As now Parche doubles up. So it's been prop. Music to my ears here from Manly, but they're going to have to go a bit inventive here, and they do. Crutchig looks for the 40-20. Cody Mansell way out of position. But luckily Crutcher didn't have the angle, so Mantle was able to collect it. And he goes straight past one, but brought down from behind there. In a great tackle.
Yeah, the forward battle is going to be a bit tasty tonight. On Penrith's side, we got Prakash and Wilson in the props, and on the other side, we got Pache and Alex Chapman, which are excellent stalwart champions of the prop position. So it'll be good to see which comes out early in these first 20.
Yeah, and then if you expand that a bit further, you got Chad Johnson lurking in the second row. Oh, as Jaden White goes through here. Yeah, Chad Johnson lurking, I believe. Coven Walmsley runs around for Manly. In their left second row, he's been dynamite all season as well.
Yeah, they got Ben Punch in there as well in the 12
of
over
course,
at Manly.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, a lot of good things going on. And then, oh no, Sinclair's moved from the Panthers, hasn't he? He's at the Cowboys now. I was going to say he rounds out their forward pack. But yeah.
No, they got Lomu in at 12 in Penrith.
That's right. The 99 speed second row. So he's a little bit of a point of difference for them as that punt kick didn't quite come off for Penrith. But, and Beckman, how can I forget Beckman at lock? He seems to just have a moment every game where he makes something happen. Aaron Beckman.
Yeah, but he's up against Allison this week, so.
Yeah, he is. So a tough battle, especially for the rookie against the veteran. But I think Beckman's more than up for the challenge. Just Freeburn kicks it. That's quite the unusual play. Cody Mantle takes it a metre in from touch. Goes past one before he's brought down. So after that first unfortunate intercept from Penrith, they've just gone a bit conservative just to complete their sets. Cyrus Marks, he has been fantastic this season. He's gone out of half twice tonight. That one resulted in a line break. I think that especially for a right centre, he's getting a lot of touches early. As now Hendrik Lind, he goes straight through a line before he's ankle tapped. So they're on the ropes a little bit here, Manly. Now Bailey Wilson, he charged forward but then walked backwards. Unfortunately, a bit of a momentum stopper there. Jaden White now out to Mataus. He goes to Michelle Metcalf, who he's beasted in a tackle there as well. So Manly really muscling up the last 3 or 4 tackles of this set. It's going to result in a punt, I believe. It's Allison who gets it. He goes to Grubber instead. Rex Buckingham, though, he's ready for the Matildas in the Olympics because he trapped that perfectly.
Yeah, it was interesting from the Panthers there. We saw the previous set from Manly. It was all forward, forward, forward. That set there was mostly backs and halves running for the Panthers. So they've got some different play styles up here tonight. So we'll see which one works out best.
Yeah, and well, that set was great from Penrith. So I suggest they keep doing what they're doing because it's working. And you're right, Ollie Pache, he's touched the ball a billion times already tonight. Maybe only batted by Creed Alex Chapman. There's now Coven Walmsley. He gets some drives forward. He has a State of Origin game, I believe, coming up this week at an undetermined time as of recording. As now Chad Johnson takes intercept, so he'll be looking at Coven Walmsley to take some good form from this game for the Blues in that number 11 jersey. As now Prakash gets a ball playing out to Ixatoki. He's found his way out of the centres and onto the wing for Penrith, and he's been pretty good so far this season since the trade.
Yeah, I think a lot of people...
Mansour straight through. I have no idea what was happening. KCK there just watched Mansour go straight past him. I thought for all money he was going to make that tackle, and Mansour too good there for the Manly custodian.
Well, you said it earlier, Snicko. You think it's going to be a high-scoring game, and we've already had 12 points, or about to be 12 points before 11 minutes is up. Oh, no, 13 minutes is up, so the clock's still winning, but we're close.
We're close, and these are the kind of games that are really entertaining for the neutral, just points galore. I still don't know how Cody Mansour just seemed to glide past KCK. It's not a sight that you see all too often. And he's going to have to look in the mirror there, KCK, because he's, at the moment, in the fullback battle, he's down. And Cody Mansour's another one that's pushing for a blue spot. I'm not sure what Blues coach Will Kay's thinking for the final team list. Of course, KCK locked in there at 5'8", Mansour in the centres, but you never know what could happen with a good game from these two tonight. As now Kyle Lewis is going to get us underway for the second time tonight. We're back level here. And he's going to go down the left-hand side of the Penrith attack. Mataus takes it, goes to Prakash, and out of all the props, I'd say he's been the most quiet so far, Mac.
Yeah, although I wouldn't put it past him to explode very soon. He's had an absolutely fantastic season so far, Prakash.
Yeah, he's been really, really good. Found his way into a New South Wales jersey and dominated there as well. As now Allison, I thought that was going to be a line break, but he's brought down a good tackle there by Beckman. And now Chad Johnson gets it all, and he also spots half a hole, but he's brought down in a good tackle by the Manly right second rower. Still a lot of meters here for Penrith on offer as Prakash gets it down the left-hand side. He's going to be brought down about 37 metres out from the line as Metcalf gets to dummy half, and it's going to be up to Matthews to kick it, and he goes down to Freeburn. Kicked exclusively to him so far this game, and a great little line break there, but Cody Mansour does what KCK unfortunately couldn't and brings him down.
Yeah, good set after points there from Penrith. About 4 minutes until the props go off. We'll see if the bench can make any more movement in that scoreline.
Yeah, it's often a bit of a momentum shift when the 14 and 15 come on, and that's what both teams will be looking for. Is Bontoff, who, like we mentioned, has been in the 5'8 jerseys, found himself out in that left centre. So a lot less touches, but he's going to want to make the most of it. Now, Kyle Lewis gets out to Chapman Kenny. He goes to punch you. Eventually goes out to Cody Ogg. He's down the sideline. Mansour in cover. He works his way back into the middle of the field, but Mansour's out of commission for this last tackle here. So they have a chance to put in an attacking kick, and Beckman does. He goes very high. Who's underneath it? It's Mashaw Metcalf. He's come out of nowhere, and he's going to be brought down half a metre out from his line. Manly almost forced the line drop out there, but Metcalf was able to collapse the knees and get there.
Yeah, pressure moment here for Penrith to see if they can get out of their half, but they're only on the 10 for their second tackle. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, they need a big bust here. I'd like to see it come from Allison. He's had a lot of touches so far, and he's yet to break a tackle, I believe, and he's going to have to step up, I believe. Matthews almost goes through a tackle, but he doesn't. He's brought down 31 metres out from the line. He goes to Metcalf. All the little inside balls coming, and Beckman picks it off. I saw it coming, and so did Aaron Beckman. And he's put Manly once again in great field position. We saw what happened last time they had an intercept. Buckingham gets out of half. He's brought down 8 metres out from the line. Danger bells ringing here for Penrith. Beckman takes another tackle. He pushes forward, comes down 2 or 3 metres out from the line. Third tackle gone for Manly. They go right to Kyle Lewis. He couldn't get the ball out again. Dom Young was lurking. He wanted a repeat, but not to be. Kyle Lewis plays it. He goes out to Dom Young. He goes inside to KCK. He almost pushed over. They've played this whole set, I reckon, in the same 10-metre patch of grass. So they finally spread it. Fifth tackle. Oh, Allison brings up. I said I wanted a bust for him. There he goes. 28 metres downfield. Jackson Allison gets Penrith out of trouble there.
Yeah, Manly looked a little bit during the headlights just then. They kept attacking, as you said, the same patch of grass over and over and over. And they've given away a penalty in frustration.
Yeah, that's interesting. And it's the same edge of the field that had all the ball. So maybe a bit of fatigue after all the touches they had. They just, couldn't get over the line. I thought there was 1 or 2 crash plays where they were going to get close, but Penrith just held up strong here. As Lynn puts that over the sideline, he's going to give Penrith, if they have a good set, which I assume they will as Chad Johnson drives down the field, they're going to have 1 or 2 cracks at the line, potentially with an attacking kick. A chance to go up here. It's now Irwin, he's on the field, and he drives forward. Not the most auspicious start from Penrith, but still potential. They go right now out to Matthews. He goes long ball to Allison. Again, he can't get past Beckman. They've ran into each other a couple of times this game. Either one yet to make an impact. Now Matthews gets it. He goes to Cody Mansour. He's straight through a hole. Here we are into attacking territory for Penrith. This is what they wanted. They're going to have 2 tackles in the red zone. They go right to Lomu. He goes inside to Allison, but he's beasted in a tackle. I think that's Beckman again. It could be Alex Chapman. I'm not 100% sure. Either way, 5th tackle here for Penrith. They go to Matthews. He goes high. A very well-weighted kick. It's going to come down a metre from the line. Chapman Kenny takes it, but he's pushed in for a line dropout.
Yeah, that just shows you, as well as Manly was doing defensively there, Penrith have turned up with their attacking forwards. So we'll see if Penrith can get over the line with this set.
You'd almost say Penrith are on top here. They had that unfortunate intercept like 3 minutes into the game that Manly capitalised off. But since then, Penrith have been storming downfield as Allison gets a little inside ball there off the switch play. And yeah, I think we've seen a lot more ball down here. It's going to be up to Penrith to see if they can score. Itsutoki went for the left foot rifle, but Cody Ogg wrapped him up well. His forward experience coming in handy there for the tackle. Now they go to Chad Johnson. He ball plays out to Callum Irwin. He's brought down right on the tram tracks, about 12 metres out from the line. Penrith working here the left-hand side. Gives them the chance to spread it on the 5th tackle if they wish out to the right. They haven't really touched the ball out there, but it looks like they're shaping up for a kick. That's where they go. Hendrik Lind again goes high. He's a very well-placed kick once again. But Cody Ogg's right underneath it. And he goes past the Cody Mansour, but a little bit of cover defence there. Stops the runaway try.
Yeah, excellent pressure defence there from Manly. His punch gets smashed there. They often say that good defence wins games, and Manly testing that out right now.
Yeah, they've needed good defence so far, and that was a very nice hit from Callum Irwin. As Crutcher gets it and goes for a bit of a gallop downfield. They just haven't been able to get out of their half for a couple of minutes here. They're going to look at a 40-20. Beckman pretended to catch it, but it bounced off the shoulder of the guy in front of him. KCK picks it up and saves a set for Manly. He makes about 30 metres in that run and puts him into a bit of a better field position for the kick as they go to Crutcher. He's real deep. He's going to send it down the field. Mendonca with the ball. He beats the first one with ease. KCK comes across in cover. Tried to shove him towards the touchline, but Mendonca's got a bit of experience now in the SRL, and he was able to make sure that he stayed in field.
Yeah, it's beautiful to see Mendonca in space there. He hasn't seen a lot of space throughout the season, but he's always had good kick returns for Penrith each night.
Yeah, it's funny how the SRL works. They just kick to the lower rated winger so often. It's so strong. And yeah, Mendonca, he's quite good now. And he just can't seem to get the ball as Henrik Lind takes a hit up. So he's got to make it worth it like he did just then. Anyway, now Allison with the ball. His ball playing really close to the line. Lomu brings it down about 31 metres out from the line. So they're not going to be in a position here to really do anything troubling for the Manly team. They go to Mataus and he kicks it. It's going to be Cody Ogg with the ball. Mashaw Metcalf is beaten quite comfortably. Cody Mansour gets turned inside out. The big dive there, I'm not sure who it was, but Cody Mansour in cover. He's come up for Cody Ogg. He'll bring him down about 8 metres out from the line, it looks like. 10 metres out, and Penrith have had to sprint 100 metres to get back on side. There's got to be some fatigue players there. Crutchy gets it. He goes short to George Robson. Is he going to be able to push over? No, turned on his back, half a metre out from the line. Manly with 3 tackles to play with here. They go left one more time. Beckman's going to push over for the line. Beckman, I'm not sure. Did he get there, Mac?
Oh, it's close. We'll see what the
he has.
He's
gone through the legs there of Cody Mansour. I saw him get up and put it down again in the replay as the ref was going for the video referee signal. So I was a bit confused as to what happened, but yeah, great try from Beckman. Just a big break from Cody Ogg, and Penrith couldn't really recover.
Yeah. And unfortunately, that's what you have when you got those strong players out on the wing. And if they can just wrong foot the fullback just a little bit, it's an easy 60, 70, 80 metres there we saw from Ogg.
Yeah, it's just attacking position, press the green button and away you go. That's what Cody Ogg did, as Kyle Lewis slots it almost against the run of play, really. Penrith had all the ball, but it ends up with Manly being in front here with about 15 minutes to go, 12 minutes to go in the half. Henrik Lind's going to kick us off for the second time this game. I think they received a start. Yeah, so Henrik Lind's going to kick us off to start. They're going to have to muscle up here and try and keep him down there, because if they let Manly get just maybe one more try ahead going into the break, it's going to be a very tough mountain for him to climb after halftime.
Yeah, Penrith need to push up through the middle. They've got the stronger 2 bench forwards on in Irwin and Downey, so they need to capitalise on that against Robson and Ogg in from Manly.
Yeah, exactly. We've seen Irwin have an impact already. We're yet to see Downey really get going as Kyle Lewis takes a little dart there right in behind the ruck. But that comes with, it's a symptom of the field position. Oh, a nice little offload there. Cody Ogg comes down there. It's a symptom of the field position Penrith have had since they got on the field, because they've been so camped on the line. The props haven't been used as much. As now KCK straight through a hole. Mansour brings him down. But once again, KCK saves the set. He's brought down about 29 metres out from the line. And now Kyle Lewis gets it. And he punts down to it's Mendonca once again. He's going to have a chance here to do something once he gets running. He just took a while to get going there, Mendonca. And it meant that it was way too easy for the Manly defence to grab him.
Yeah, with KCK saving all those sets for Manly, I'd be worried about his stamina, be worried about his fitness leading into the second half.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe something that they can exploit here, this Penrith team. We yet to see Mansour inject himself after that first try he scored. He's just sort of been lurking so far this game. Perhaps he'll pick his moment soon, as now Downey gets it, and he's going to be brought down exactly on the 40-metre line. So 60 metres to go here for Penrith. They couldn't really get anywhere that set. It's down to Lind to kick it. He goes downtown. Freeburg's going to be underneath it, and he's got quite the avenue to run through, but a great tackle there from, I think it's Cyrus Marks out there to stop Freeburg in his tracks.
Yeah, we saw that excellent run from Marks earlier in the set, and it's great to see the young centre out there just defending his backside off as well.
Yeah, for the centres, defence is the name of the game. And yeah, a good little try, not try stopper, but a good kick return stopper there from Cyrus Marks. As now Beckman gets it. He's a monster. I think that's Allison in there again. They just can't seem to get away from each other at the moment. Manly in good field position. It's Coburn Walmsley yet to have a line break this half. An interesting choice for the Blues considering that, but I assume he'll be there nonetheless. Crutcher now gets it, and he's going to go downtown as well. He finds Trunk Ixatoki, and he goes straight past one. Doesn't turn KCK inside out, though, but he makes a good 15-metre carry here for this Penrith team.
Yep. Oh, there's Mansour again, working his way up to the 40, so he must have heard you down there somehow, Snicker.
Great minds think alike, and with a hairstyle and facial hairstyle like Mansour, we're obviously on the same track. As now Jaden White gets to Mataus, and he goes to Allison, and still no line breaks from Allison, which is quite interesting. He's a very dominant forward in the SRL, and Penrith have contained him well so far. It's going to be down to Metcalf, and he goes straight past Cody Ogg, but brought down by Dom Young there in return. They're going to have to punt here, the Panthers, and they go to Allison to do it, and he goes down. I think it's going to be KCK, catches a metre from the line, but very dangerous on the kick return, but still, I think that's Chad Johnson, maybe a great tackle on KCK there. And the old mousetrap from Manly as well. Forget to pick up the ball. It means that Tusky Ogg had no momentum there. 5 minutes to go to halftime, Amac. Do you see this scoreline changing?
There's Walmsley with his little line
There's
break
his
there.
line
So
break.
I think that they've all got themselves listening into the radio at the moment, Snicko. But I think
They got the sports here.
Yeah. This is Penrith's chance to level it before we go into halftime. So
yeah, definitely. And Mansour beat one, but he wasn't able to beat Walmsley from behind. Thought we were going to see another race there between him and KCK. But anyway, Lomu now gets it. He's been unable to find the space that these 99-speed second rowers crave. Just needs a few quick play the balls to play off the back. Now Mansour gets it. A little 2-on-1 out to Mendonca. KCK gets across in cover, but he's going to be out of commission here for this next play. On the right-hand side, they spread it left. Just the one pass. I thought they were going to go a bit further than that, but Lynn decided to take a settler. Fourth tackle now here, 10 metres out from the line. Lomu gets it, goes to Downey. Is he going to be able to push over? Not from that far out. Plays it about 3 metres from the line. A chance for a kick here, Penrith. Where they go, it's Mataus, and he bombs. It's down to the side of Mendonca, and he's not able to go underneath it. Bontoff, the halfback, gets underneath it, but he's pushed back into his in goal for a line dropout.
Yep. Well, again, second line drop out of the night from Manly. Penrith, their attack and their defence, just over-muscling them, even though they might not be leading at the moment.
Yeah, they just need to be able to capitalise on this opportunity, which is what they haven't done so far. Irwin takes it off the dropout. We see so often these games swing at half-time, and I just worry that if Manly get a big run of possession, they're going to do this Penrith team in severely, as now Chad Johnson slices through. He's going to be brought down 8 metres out from the line with 2 minutes left to go in the half. This is it for the Penrith team. It's Mataus now with it. Is he going to be able to push over? Sione Mataus, I think he's got the ball over the line here. Sonny Tyre, he wants to check with the bunker. He's not a very experienced referee at the moment, but I'm sure with time he'll be able to see. This is clearly a try here. Mataus, exceptional, is going to draw this team level.
No
try. What's going on there, Amac?
Oh, there must have been half a blade of grass between the line that just wasn't painted enough. So,
Sonny, I apologise. That was a very good call from him. As now Ixatoki gets it, and he's going to go short ball. Can Prakash make up for it? No, turn on his back. On the fifth tackle, Blake Harris, he knows what's up. So it's held up straight away. So they're going to have one play here, the Penrith team. From a set start, they go to Mataus. He bombs it, or this one could be a metre too deep. And it is. It's not. Cyrus Marks gets it. Cyrus Marks comes down with the ball. There's a try that Penrith have been craving. They've had all the field position. And Cyrus Marks was able to get under the big bomb there. And somehow, I'm not sure how he caught that, but he did. And he's come down with the ball for a try.
Yeah, the Penrith fans out there might have been feeling a bit hard done by with that no try call. And here we go. Cyrus Marks coming around and saying, nah, screw that. I'm over.
Yeah, ball doesn't lie. As Hendrik Lynn's going to convert, I'm not sure if we'll get one play maybe off the back of this half. And we're going to go into halftime level here, which is quite a tantalising prospect coming into the second half. It's been quite the cracker of a game so far. Both teams really up for the contest. They know what it means for their season. It's going to be really interesting after the break what happens.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting what the halftime subs are going to do to tip the favour in one way or the other.
Yeah, this is the Hooter goes here. Kyle Lewis is going to kick off anyway. So they're going to have one play here. You got to think they're just going to Yeah, they do. They just turn it to Prakash when he's leveled. But anyway, we go into half time all equal here. Welcome back to Lottoland. We're here for our second half and all locked up in our SRL Indigenous round. How good are these jerseys? I forgot to mention at the start of the round. They've been popping all game. I just haven't had time to mention them as of yet. Both teams representing very well here so far. AMAC, what do you think is going to break this game open?
Well, at the moment, even though it's 12-12, the weighted possession's well in the way of Manly at the moment with the 55% possession. Penrith need to get the ball, and they need to keep the ball. Otherwise, Manly's just going to overpower them with their attack.
Yeah, it seemed like Panthers had the field position, but yeah, Manly had the better share of the ball. And I think you're right. Panthers need time on the ball, of course, to score, but Manly sort of pulled their tries out of nowhere. And if the Panthers team gives them too much chance, they're going to make things happen. Now, KCK gets a little goosey on, and he's got an early line break in this second half. He had a few in the first half, but it was Cody Ogg actually who had the most run meters with 130 from both teams in that first half. As now Crutcher gets a little short board or Parche who's back on the field. And a great opening set here from Manly. They've gone 70 metres, and they're going to put the Panthers under pressure here with a good kick. It's Crutcher who does it. He hasn't kicked for a while, been playing that second row, but his boot is not rusty at all. He's been great so far. And Marks has now been put onto the wing. Oh, I thought it was a bit of a high tackle from KCK, but maybe Cyrus Marks is just short.
Yeah, that move of Marks to the wing is going to be really decisive for those kick returns. So let's see if it works out well for the Panthers.
Yeah, of course, the trunk Ixatoki leaving the field. They flip Cyrus Marks out to wing to try and get him some more touches. And he was good in the first half. It'll be interesting to see how he goes as Prakash takes a little hit up there. He was a bit quiet in the first half as well. A lot of ball going to the forwards around him, so he wasn't really able to make the impact. But he's going to have a chance here in this stint. And again, in his lock stint that I believe he'll have after 65 minutes to try and lead his team to victory. As Marshawn Metcalf has the kick. He goes down to Cody Ogg, and he gets even more meters, but Metcalf chases as well, puts pressure on his own kick, and he brings Cody Ogg down 15 meters out from his line.
Yep, that's good to see from the Panthers, shutting down those danger players from Manly, especially after they ran rampant all through the first half for them.
Yeah, Cody Ogg especially. Coben Walmsley now takes another hit up for Manly, and Manly just getting out of trouble really easy. Buckingham spotted some lazy markers and gets out of there, pushes forward 12 metres there. A nice little run there for Buckingham. And now it's Freddie Anderson on the field freshly, who ball plays out to Coben Walmsley. And once again, Manly in not bad field position to finish their set. It's going to be Crutcher, I believe, with the kick here. He's lurking out in that centre position. He drills it downfield. I thought it was going a lot further than it did. Mendolka caught about a metre out from the line. A really well-weighted kick in the end from Crutcher.
Yeah, so far it's just the arm wrestle. None of that high-powered running and high scoring of the first half. So we might have a very different game leading into the next 35 minutes.
Yeah, it could be that maybe both teams have decided defence is the way to win this game. The shootout isn't for either of them as Wilson takes it. He goes to Percussion. Gang tackle there, Lennox. 3 in the tackle, brings him down 41 metres out from the line. They're shaping up for a little 40-20 here. It's going to be Hendrick going for it, and it looks real good off the boot. Is he going to get the bounce? He does, but it just dribbles down too far. KCK picks up and is in goal and beats one. Cody Mansour not at home. KCK is going to go here. Cody Mansour, the Superman dive. And KCK is going to go 110 metres. A great kick from Hendrick Lynn turns into a disaster for the Penrith team. KCK puts his team even further in front.
No, step one of versing Manly is to lock down KCK. Otherwise, he is going to make you regret it for the rest of the night. And unfortunately, Cody Mansour just wasn't positioned right for that defensive return there. And KCK had a nice, easy run up to the try line.
Yeah, he just took his chance perfectly there, KCK. Just with the staggered defensive line after that big kick. A few of them got there a bit earlier. A few of them were a little bit late. And it meant that KCK could slice through. And then, yeah, Mansour just out of position. And KCK makes you pay. He does it 10 times out of 10. And he's going to push Manly out to an 18-12 lead here. 47 minutes gone. Kyle Lewis struts back to halfway as Hendrick Lynn's going to get us off once again. It's almost a replica of the first half, Mac, where Penrith seem to have the running and they have the field position. They do the right things, but in the crucial moments, they just wilt and Manly are able to score points.
Yeah, that's always the problem when you come to Lottoland. There seems to be an extra piece of energy there just for Manly, and they can always attack from any point in the field.
Yeah, there's a Manly chakra located in the middle of the field, and they just seem to draw on it. Gives them extra stamina almost as Alex Chapman takes it forward. It's going to now be Beckman, and here he goes. There's the line break for him. Aaron Beckman. Him and Allison have just nullified each other so far this game, and Beckman finally gets the little line break. He plays it 37 metres out from the line. Crutch now short ball out to Anderson. He's brought down a good tackle there, unable to get going really that well. Now they look for a 40-20. Manly do. Is that a knock on? No, it's not. Crutcher basketball bounced that to himself. The referee missed it apparently, hit it with a field position. Now Kyle Lewis is going to go the 40-20, but he only kicks it 15 metres forward and 30 metres across field. Hendrick Lynn comes up to it. Is this Penrith's chance, Mac?
It would have to be. This was not a very good set there for Manly. I think they almost got a bit too confident with how they were going, and now Penrith is in box seat to be the next one to level the score.
Yeah, Bailey Wilson driving forward here. This will be his last stint of the game. He wants to make it worth it. Allison now goes forward as well. So they got all the big dogs on at the moment, Penrith. Prakash, Allison, Wilson. They just haven't been able to get moving. It's going to be Chad Johnson. He's not out there as well. He'll play 80, of course, pushes forward. It's going to be up to Mata'us. What can he do with his kicking game? I haven't seen a grubble from him so far, and we still haven't. He kicks it high. Cyrus Marks get underneath it, but it's Cody that comes down with it, and Mansell has to wrap him up.
Yeah, a bit of a nothing set there from Panthers. They found themselves in the field position, but much like the first half, they couldn't really capitalise on it.
Yeah, it seemed like they threw a few shots, but they all missed. They just couldn't quite link up. As now Manly once again work out travel. Coben Walmsley falls onto his belly there, about 27 metres out from the line. And now he goes out to Alex Chapman, and he drives forward. They could be in position here for a 40-20 again here, Manly. Fourth tackle, a metre out from the line. We see Rex Buckingham, and his lines up for it, and he's kicked it as really, really unfortunately out on the full from Rex Buckingham.
It's almost like he was aiming for the cheerleaders there. Someone must have rebuffed him during the halftime break.
It's an excuse to go and talk to him from Rex Buckingham, the 40. Yeah. He's been watching American Pie. Throw it into the crowd of girls. There's now Riggle, who's fresh onto the field in that hooker row. We talked about him missing out in the first half. He's going to slot into this hooker, and it could be up to him to break this game open for Penrith. As Mata'us goes short ball to Prakash, beats the first tackle, but they get onto him from behind. It looks like they've lined up short side here, the Panthers, and that's where they go. Chad Johnson, short ball out to Cyrus Marks, and he dives over. Cyrus Marks does it way too easy. That's a double for him this game. Nice little short ball from Chad Johnson. And the Panthers are right back in this.
It's so close to the sideline there too. It's always a risk going down the blind side there. But Cyrus Marks nails it, and Hendrick Lind is lining up to equal the score.
Yeah, not great from Cody Ogg. He just had to show him the sideline and push him out over there, but he was bamboozled by the flashy feet. Just watch him waltz straight past. It's going to be up to Hendrick Lind to kick this. Quite the challenging one. He's going to go for the right to left swing here. See if he can drift it in. It's coming back. And it hits the post. That's some great bend from him, but unfortunately, they're going to be down by 2 points here.
Yep, so it's not really pressure time yet. Nothing to really freak out about. There's still 27 minutes left in the game, but Penrith need to be the next to score, or the Lotterland curse might come back and Manly will take it from them.
Yeah, next to score is going to be really crucial in this game as Lewis drills it straight down the middle. I think it'll be Riggle to take it. Instead, it's Cody Mansell, and he goes to Prakash. He was levelled off the kickoff right before half-time. Glad to see he has a better return there, but still unable to make good post-contact meters. He goes to Mata'us now to Johnson, who got the try assist, and so they've marked up on him a little bit harder there. Not letting him get any extra meters. Now goes to Mansell, and he spots the hole, goes straight for it. Little in and away there, but the cover defense gets him 30 meters out from his own line. Penrith need a big push here. Big fourth tackle play, so they go to Hendrick Linden. Unfortunately, he isn't able to come up with it. Coven Walmsley jumps on his back and brings him down. They're going to shape up for a little 40-20 here. They're not. Instead, Errol Romano plays the inside ball to Lomu. A bit of a bastardization of that play. They just couldn't get anything right there. Lomu brings it down. So now they're going to have to kick out of trouble, and it's Riggle who does it, fresh on the field, and he drives it down to Shannon Freeburn. Give him a little bit of space and watch what he can do. There he is, beats two players with one set, Freeburn. And a great place to start the set here for Manly.
Yeah, much better positioning there from the Penrith defences just then. But Manly, almost to the halfway, and it's only going to be their... Yep. I always... my heart always drops when they throw that play just to see what's about to happen. But thankfully, Manly were able to pull it off that time.
Yeah, I was quite nervous myself there, waiting for the intercept. We saw it in the first half. Beckman took the intercept when Panthers ran it. But Allison just wasn't able to find himself in the position there. As now Buckingham gets it out to Pache. He goes to Walmsley, and he's going to be brought down 46 metres away from the Penrith line. A good set here defensively from Penrith. They've really muscled up after that try. Now it's going to come down to Cyrus Marks. Can he get a hat-trick here on this kick return? He goes straight past two, but KCK gets him. Brings him down almost exactly where the Manly set started. Just flip the image and mirror, and that's where they are. And now it's Allison, and still no line break from Allison.
Yeah, it looks like, well, Beckman and that have really had Allison pinned all night. I'd almost say that Beckman has probably been the better lockout there tonight.
I wouldn't almost say it. I would say it. Beckman's outshot him thus far, but still a couple of minutes to go in their sense. We'll have to see if Allison can get going forward. As now Chad Johnson driven backwards in a good tackle there. They've really numbered up on him. I think it's Kyle Lewis out there has done a good number on him. It's now a little short ball from Mata'us to Bailey Wilson. So two short balls that both haven't worked out this set. I reckon Penrith just have to go back to the power game. They got him back into this game. As now Mata'us kicks it downfield. It's going to be Cody Ogg, I think, ends up with it. It is. And he gets the kick return straight past Michelle Metcalf, but Cody Mansour brings him down. And they're lucky Cody Mansour's having a good game at the moment because there is a whole lot of first tackles being broken here by this Manly back three.
Yeah, well, in the first half, it was all the Manly forwards that were making the lines, and they've changed it up. They realised that the Panther back line was doing so much work for them in the first half. They've decided to do the same the second half.
Yeah, and it's worked out great for him so far this half. And now Kyle Lewis goes out to Pache, and he goes straight past one Ollie Pache, the big bump off. I think that was Lincoln Wriggle. Welcome back to the field, Wriggle. And how does the grass taste, says Ollie Pache. They're going to have a chance here now for a kick to the corner and really force him out in good field position. It goes down to Mendonca. What can he do with it? He goes straight into Freddie Anderson. That's a great tackle for Freddie.
Yeah, we were talking about how good Mendonca was in the first half, and they've come out this second half, and they put Freddie Anderson up against him, and he's been making no meters at all off those kick returns.
Yeah, he hasn't. And there's Lomu with his first line break of the game. He picks up an easy 35 metres. Seems especially quick for one of those second rowers, streamed away there. KCK brings him down. It's now Chad Johnson, second rower to second rower action. He can't match the line break, but still finds his front in a good tackle. Now Mata'us gets it, and he's monstered there, driven backwards, almost to where the last play of the ball was. No meters gained that set. And he's out of commission for the kick, so I think it's going to be Marshall Metcalf who kicks it. And again down to Cody Ogg. Can he once again chase his kick, Metcalf? He does, but he misses the tackle. And then Cody Ogg turns Mansour inside out, breaks a tackle, Cody Ogg. But he's brought down eventually there. Great tackle there. I think that's Mata'us maybe eventually who got with it. I'm not 100% sure, but a try saver.
Yeah, those kick returns for Manly are just deadly. Whether it be Ogg on one side, whether it be KCK up the back, you have got to shut those boys down or you are in for a tough night.
Yeah, and we haven't even mentioned Freeburn, who is also very dangerous. So a lot of work here for Penrith to do. As now Buckingham gets out of half, Palms one, but he's going to be brought down 20 metres out from the line. But still a good little meterage gain there for this Manly team. They go down to Crutchy, 2 passes out to Lewis, and he goes high. Unfortunately, it's a little bit shallow. Anderson underneath it. Elroy Romano comes down with it, and he's going to work backwards, I think he is. Brought down eventually 17 metres out from the line. I think Penrith have got to go here. They've got to front load this next 5 or 10 minutes, because if they don't, they're going to work into that 70th minute territory and still be down and just going to be just as tired. So I think if ever is the time here for Penrith, it's right now, this set, to make something happen. And so far, Manly been all over him. So now Lomu goes out to Ray Romano. He's brought down a good tackle there. Is that Crutcher underneath it? It is. Crutcher all over him. They just can't get going here, Penrith.
No, they're losing this arm wrestle. Manly have got them exactly where they want them. And like you said, they got 15 minutes or game over.
Ooh,
that's not the kick they needed.
Yeah, Lynn puts in an absolute shocker. Luckily, Mansour's there to clean up as Freeburn tore downfield. And they're going to be under a little bit of pressure here, Penrith. Manly looking really good. They're on a roll here. Crutcher takes it forward. They're going to have the best part of 3 tackles or 4 tackles in the red zone, this Manly team, and they got a lot of class weapons that can attack. So they go to Kyle Lewis. He takes a little settler out the middle, trying to wear out some of those forwards, pick on him. The tired props late in the game. Now Crutcher gets there. He goes out to Creed Alex Chapman. Is he going to be able to push over? Creed Alex Chapman turn on his back a metre out from the line. 2 tackles to go here for Penrith. Can the crash play work? They swing it left, and that's where they go. But Dom Young a try-saving tackle there from the Penrith player. I thought for all money they were in. Still one tackle left to go. And yeah, that's not spoken about.
That was a try for all money if they hadn't just slowed down that play of the ball then.
Yeah,
I think
Buckingham.
KCK.
Was it KCK hit the snooze button?
Yeah, hit the snooze button, unfortunately, and CAC just, overran it.
Yeah, really unfortunate, but it could be the break that Penrith need here because at the moment, Manly are all over him, and now, just like that, it's third tackle, and they're already past where they were in the last set and the fifth tackle. So Ixatoki now back on the field in that prop role. Maybe he should work back to the wing because he loses meters there in that run. He's going to play it now. Wriggle goes to Mata'us, who goes out to Cody Mansour. Feels like it's been an age since his try in the first half. We haven't really seen a line break from him since then. And now another held in tackle. So Manly, they did it once in the first half, and I think it led to points. So a great chance here for Penrith to strike back.
That is a coach killer. A penalty on the fifth tackle. KCK would be revving up his team something fierce.
Oh, yeah, I would not want to be in that little huddle they would have had right before this defensive set. As Prakash takes it downfield, he's back on to finish in the lock roll. Is he the one to take this team to glory? As now Chad Johnson gets it, and he works forward. Doing the tackle there brings him down eventually. 13 metres out from the line here, Penrith. Where do they go? It's Mata'us, and he goes to Prakash, and they're just losing meters at the moment, Penrith. I'm not sure what's going on with them. Manly defence is just too strong. Now Mata'us, he goes out to Mansour. He beats one, and then he's driven backwards as well. They just can't win the contact at the moment, Penrith. Manly are all over them. Some great tackles. They're still going to have a few chances to make something happen until Ixatoki knocked it on.
I thought for sure that was a Falcon as Dom Young makes his way up the field. I'm wondering if the scoreboard pressure's just getting to Penrith here a bit too much.
I think it's got to be because we saw a full set where they couldn't go anywhere, and then Dom Young, first tackle, ran 35 metres untouched before he reached the fullback. That's playing with freedom versus playing with the anxiety that Penrith have at the moment. It's Cody Ogg down the sideline. Is he going to touch it? His right shoulder? No. Stays in field. He does go into touch. He does go into touch eventually. Cody Ogg with the unfortunate error there. He just couldn't quite keep involved. We see it there.
Elbow.
Yeah, actually, if the tackle's completed, you're allowed to touch the touchline as you play it. A little unknown rule, I believe, in the SRL. It's in the NRL. Not sure if they practice it here. Little controversial call there. As now Mata'us turns it inside to Ixatoki, and he's looking to make up for that offload, for that knock on before with the offload to Metcalf, who's back on the field also as a prop. It's Mata'us now. He goes out to Ixatoki, and he goes straight past one, but he's jumped on from behind, unable to really capitalise there. This is it for Penrith. If something's going to happen, it's got to be right now. Mansour straight through one. KCK meets him. They're going to have two tackles here to attack here, the Penrith team. And they go to Lynn. He goes short ball to Jaden White. He's back on the field also. Him and Trung Ixatoki making up the prop rolls. He goes to Mata'us and he bombs it again. The grubber non-existent in his game at the moment. They're going to get the bat back. They're not. Freddie Anderson with a great take there. He's come on at half time and had a real impact, Freddie Anderson.
Yep. And this is where Penrith need to force a mistake. They need to hit someone off the ball. They need to dislodge it somehow, force an error. Because if they don't,
some sort of intercept.
Manly's defense has just been too good tonight. They need to force something.
And it's been pretty good right here from Penrith. That's fourth tackle, and they're still inside the 20 as Dom Young gets it, and he'll fall forward eventually. So kicking from inside their 30, this is what you want to see as a Penrith fan. Not so happy for a Manly fan. They're going to have to put a big kick chase on this. Crutcher just bangs it downfield. Cody Mansour takes it on the 30, 40-metre line. Now he's going to go inside one. KCK brings it down. Some good field position here from Penrith. I sense this game is not quite over with yet. 9 minutes to go. Ixatoki now. Ixatoki goes straight through. Ixatoki.
Oh, he's knocked it on.
Ixatoki, I've seen him do that once before at the Warriors. He's done it again here for Penrith. Someone check his hands. They must have holes in them. Ixatoki. That was Penrith's chance, and he knocks on.
Oh, someone check on Lenny. Lenny would be having a heart attack right now.
Yeah, just unfortunately, they did everything right there and a great Manly defensive effort. I didn't actually see who it was, but it could be a game saver there for Manly. Was able to dislodge the ball out from the line, and now Walmsley has a little juggle but collects it eventually. Could they go the 40-20 here, Manly? Looks like Crutcher's getting into position. He is. Quite the good kick. He's got a good angle on it. Mansour stops on a dime, though, done very well. And beats one. Can he turn infield here? He does. So great work from Mansour to bring it back on the 50-metre line. It's almost an identical start of where they had that last set. And now Mandonko through a hole. He's brought down 32 metres out from the line here. This is it for Penrith. 5 minutes to go. They're in good attacking position. It's Lind who gets absolutely folded. And he's not going to run it again this set, you'd think. Because now Prakash ball plays out to Chad Johnson. I just want to see Lennox run it. Give me some power from the lock. They go right now. Mataus gets it. He goes long ball out to Jaden White. But he can't go anywhere. They had such a good start to the set, Penrith. But they just haven't been able to get moving. They're going to punt it here. It's going to be crucial that they lock down whoever he goes to on the back three. The bomb instead. And Cody Ogg, as he's done all night, cleans that up very, very comfortably.
Less than 4 minutes.
Yeah, time running out here. And if Manly, you think they're going to have 2 more sets with the ball, if they can complete both of them, it's going to be very hard for Penrith as Bontoff takes a run. They're going to leave Penrith, it looks like, with the better part of 60 metres to go following this set. And the kickers, that's quite good from Penrith there. Creed, Alex Chapman driven back. But Manly, they've been in this position before, and they're just resolute in their action, just going through the motions, making sure they complete. And they're going to get a good kick here. I think it's Crutcher. It is on the right-hand side. He just, again, bombs it downfield. And present a pretty solid line here for the kick chase. They don't. Mansour goes straight through. Cody Mansour, he wants this team to win. He's willing them to win. 3 minutes left in the game here. And Penrith once again on the attack. Manly's defense has been so strong this second half. But this could be the moment that cracks it. And it's Chad Johnson now to brings it.
It's got to be this set. They've got 2 tackles left. They've got to do it this set.
Yeah, they won't touch the ball again. Here's Mansour through here. How many line breaks can one man have for one try? Cody Mansour, he wants it to happen. Can they swing it left? Can they find a crash play? It goes to Wriggle. He goes short ball to Jaden White. Is Jaden White going to push over? Turned on his back. One tackle here. All the pressure comes down to Mataus. What can he do with this? Wriggle's a dummy half. He goes to Mataus. He pulls up the bomb. The Hail Mary. Cyrus Marks is underneath it again. But Beck Goodwin comes down with it, the rookie centre. And I think that's all she wrote here for Penrith. Manly defense has been magnificent, and they're just going to come down and rue that one missed conversion, the Penrith team.
Yeah, you can't take anything away from Panthers tonight. They've tried their absolute hearts out, but Manly just far too strong defensively and far too good at taking their opportunities when they could for the attack.
Yeah, it's going to come down to that Henrik Lind conversion, the bounce off the goal post. That's the difference in this game tonight. Manly get home in a nail-biter. Crutcher back in the half celebrates. Cody Mansour, he tried his guts out tonight, but unfortunately, it's the home team that's come away with the chocolates, and Panthers now in a scramble to make the top 8. Dom Young is an absolute giant. I've just seen him there. As we look at some stats here. Yeah, possession, it swung in the second half. It was 55 in Manly's favour, but it ended up 53% to Penrith, and that's what it felt like. The last 20 minutes was a heart and throat stuff as they just rained down on the Manly line, but very good defence there from Manly. Tries, as we know, 3-all, just the 2 points of difference. Cyrus Marks got the double, tries shared on the Manly end. Missed tackles more on Manly's end, but line breaks virtually the same. We'll look at some individual stats. AMAC, you can lead us off.
Yep, well, when we get to Manly's stats.
I was very happy to make them up for a second, but luckily we can see some real ones.
No surprise there. KCK topping out that running meters there. 286. Most of the reason Manly won tonight was KCK and his length of the field runs there. Cody Ogg coming up close behind. Special mention to, the forwards tonight for Manly. We got Walmsley there, 120. We got Alex Chapman there coming up, almost hitting 90. Beckman, 99, but might not have hit 100, but his effort out there and a couple of really individual moments was part of the reason Manly sealed it tonight.
Yeah, and Crutcher 345 kicking meters as well. That's nothing to be sneezed at, especially when you pair it with 160 from the other half. So a lot of kicking from Manly, and I don't think they really shanked one all game apart from poor Rex Buckingham who put one into the second row. That might have even been the difference here tonight. As we flick over to Penrith. Take it away again, AMAC.
Yeah, again, they look like they've got a lot a lot more running meters than Manly had. They just couldn't capitalise on that with Manly defence. Cody Mansour, massive 251 meters there. Again, the forwards, Johnson, Prakash, Allison, all getting well over 100. Matos, Mendonca, again, all over the 100s. They just couldn't penetrate the line. So that's something that the Panthers are going to have to work on for next week.
Yeah, penetration is vital, especially for this Penrith team at the moment. I suppose in the end it was 3 tries. Well, it was just the unfortunate positioning of these tries where Henrik Lind had to try and stop them from the sideline. That was ultimately the difference. But nonetheless, Manly home team advantage of running out great winners here. We have lots more action here on the SRL tonight. Stick around for some absolute blockbusters. I am Snicko, joined by Anthony McDonald. We've had a great time. See you in the next time slot.